Question 4. How do you sum, or what is the sum of this series? So we're starting at 3, where k is equal to 3. Then we have k equals 4, 5, and then 6. Substitute 3, 4, 5, and 6, add them all together, and you'll get your answer. But we do have a quicker way of doing it is by using a summation formula. Well, really, we have two different summation formulas, one on the left, one on the right. The one on the left is for an arithmetic sequence, and the one on the right is for a geometric sequence. So let's take a look at our summation, and we notice that here, this is a linear equation. It's also an arithmetic sequence. So we'll be using this formula here. So let's write it out. It's S sub n equals n times a sub 1 plus a sub n divided by 2. Okay, so first thing we need to figure out is how many terms will we be adding up? How many terms will we be adding? Well, we're starting with 3, then we say 4, then 5, and then 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. How many is that? Well, one way to find that out is just to get n, what we can do is just take the top number, subtract it from the bottom number, which gives me 3, and then add 1 to it. You get 4. So that is our n. Our n is 4. Okay. Now, how do we find the first term of the sequence? How do we find the first term of the sequence? So that's a sub 1. What is a sub 1? We get a sub 1 by taking the bottom term, where k is equal to 3, and substitute it into the equation. That'll give us the first term. So it's negative 2 times 3 plus 5. That'll give us our first term. So that is negative 6 plus 5 is negative 1. So our first term is negative 1 in the sequence. How do I find the last term, or the fourth term of the sequence? That's from taking the 6 and substituting it into the equation. So it's negative 2 times 4 plus 5. Okay. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Negative 8 plus 5 is negative 3. Negative 2, yep, negative 8 plus 5 is negative 3. All right, so that is the last term. So the first term is negative 1. The last term is negative 3. All divided by 2. All right, so we just substitute this into our formula. We get S sub 4 equals 4 times negative 4 divided by 2. 4 times negative 4 is 16. So it's negative 16 divided by 2. You get negative 8 as your final answer.